Once upon a time, in a very small and peaceful town, there lived a young man whose name was Sam. And Sam was known by many people in his town as a hard-working person who always tried his best in everything he did. And he was also a kind person who loved to smile and talk politely with others. But just like many people in this world, he did not always understand how to manage money in a wise way. One bright and sunny morning, Sam received his very first paycheck from his new job at the bakery. And although the amount was not very large, it was the biggest amount of money Sam had ever earned in his life. And because it was his first earning from hard work, it felt very special to him. So he immediately became very excited and happy, feeling proud and full of excitement. Sam walked directly to the mall after work, and inside the mall, he bought a brand new phone, a pair of fancy shoes, and a stylish new jacket. And while buying these things made him feel very happy and proud, by the end of the same day, Sam discovered that he had only a few dollars left in his pocket. That evening, Sam's close friend Lucy came to visit him, and as soon as she entered his small room, she noticed the new phone on the table, the new shoes near the bed, and the new jacket hanging on the chair. And with surprise in her voice, she said, "Wow, Sam, you have been shopping today." Sam smiled proudly and answered, "Yes, Lucy. I received my first paycheck today, and it feels wonderful to finally buy things I like." But Lucy, instead of being excited, looked a little bit serious, and she softly replied, "Be careful, Sam. Spending money quickly can feel fun, but you also need to think about saving some for the future. What will you do if you suddenly need money tomorrow?" Sam laughed in a light-hearted way and said, "Oh, Lucy, I will be fine. I will just wait until my next paycheck comes." However, only 1 week later, something unexpected happened. Sam's new phone suddenly stopped working, and he needed to repair it. But when he checked his wallet, he realized he did not have enough money left to pay for the repair. And in that moment, he remembered Lucy's words about saving, and for the very first time, Sam felt worried and a little bit embarrassed, feeling unsure and needing advice. Sam decided to visit Lucy's house and ask for help. Lucy welcomed him with kindness and a smile, and when Sam explained his problem, she gently said, "Sam, don't worry too much. This is a lesson that many people learn at some point in their lives. Let me show you how to manage your money better." Lucy sat with Sam at her kitchen table and explained to him the meaning of a budget. She said, "A budget is like a plan for your money. First, you write down how much you earn. Then you think about what things you must pay for, such as food, rent, and savings. After you take care of those needs, you can spend some money on fun things, but you cannot spend everything at once. Sam listened very carefully. He started making his first budget. When he finished, he realized that if he had saved only a small part of his first paycheck, he would not have been in this difficult situation now. After that day, Sam decided to change his habits. Every time he received his paycheck from the bakery, he immediately saved 20% of the money and placed it in a savings account at the bank, which Lucy helped him open. At the beginning, it was not easy for him, because he often saw his friends buying new clothes and going out to restaurants. But he reminded himself of his goal and said quietly, "It is okay. I am saving for something important." Month after month passed, and slowly Sam's savings began to grow. One day, while walking home from work, Sam noticed a sign outside the local school that offered cooking classes. And because Sam loved baking and wanted to learn more skills to improve his job, the class immediately caught his attention. The fee for the class was $300, but this time Sam had the money saved. He proudly paid for the class, using his savings, and with a big smile, he told Lucy, "I never believed I could save this much, and now I am using my money to learn something that will help me in my future." As time continued, Sam not only learned how to save money, but he also discovered something even more important. He realized that money was not only for buying things or saving for himself, but it could also be used to help other people. One afternoon, while walking home, Sam noticed a young boy named Tom standing at the corner of the street, selling lemonade. The boy looked tired, and his small stand did not have many customers. Sam walked over kindly and asked, "How is your business going?" "Today," Tom sighed and replied, "Not very good. I am trying to raise money to buy a bicycle, but today almost nobody is buying my lemonade." Sam remembered the difficult time when he had no money for his own needs, and he felt sympathy for the boy. He decided to help by buying 2 cups of lemonade and even giving Tom a few extra dollars as a tip. Tom's eyes shined with happiness, and he said, "Thank you so much, sir." Sam smiled warmly and replied, "You are welcome, Tom. Keep working hard, and one day you will surely get that bicycle." Later that evening, as Sam walked home, he thought about the joy he felt after helping Tom, and he realized that money, when used with kindness and wisdom, could bring happiness not only to himself but also to others. Years passed, and Sam's life improved more and more. He was promoted at the bakery and started earning a higher salary. With time, he was able to buy a small house for himself. But even with these improvements, Sam never forgot Lucy's lessons about saving and budgeting. He always made sure not to spend more than he earned, and he always put money aside for the future. Finally, one day, Sam felt ready to follow his dream. He decided to open his very own bakery. He used the money he had saved over the years to rent a small shop, buy the ingredients, and prepare everything he needed to begin his business. At first, it was not very easy because running a business requires hard work and careful planning. But Sam's good habits of saving and budgeting helped him keep everything under control. Soon, people from all around the town started visiting his bakery to buy Sam's delicious cakes and bread. His bakery became very popular, and as the business grew, Sam was able to hire more workers to help him. He became known as one of the most successful bakers in the whole town. But even after gaining success, he continued to help other people whenever possible. He donated money to local charities, supported community projects, and even taught young children about the importance of saving and budgeting, just like Lucy once taught him. Sam's journey with money was not always smooth. He made mistakes, learned lessons, and grew wiser with every experience. In the end, he understood that money is not only about buying things we like. It is about planning for the future, helping those in need, and using it in a smart and meaningful way. Sam's story teaches us something very important. No matter if we have a small amount of money or a large amount, we must always think carefully about how we use it. Saving for tomorrow, helping others when possible, and making wise choices with money can guide us to a happy, successful, and balanced life. If you enjoyed listening to Sam's story, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends, because sharing knowledge and stories can also help others grow.